Hey there! This is the Hunterston brooch. The Hunterston brooch is a highly accomplished casting of silver, thickly mounted gold, and silver and amber decoration. The brooch is truly a special object, decorated with animals in gold wire and granules, called filigree. The brooch in diameter is 122 millimeters, and in height 36 millimeters. The back of the brooch has an engraved inscription in runes of the Old Norse language, probably from the 10th century. The inscription reads, "Melbrigda owns this brooch." The Hunterston brooch was found in 1830 around Hunterston, North Ayrshire, Scotland. It was found by two men from West Kilbride who were digging drains near Goldenberry Hill. It is now in the National Museum of Scotland in Edinburgh, in almost perfect condition, with only the point of the pin and some of the amber studs and all of their gold caps missing. The Hunterston brooch is clearly an object of very high importance, showing power and great status of its owner. The Hunterston brooch, made within a few decades of 700 AD, might have been made at a royal site like Donard in Argyll, Scotland. Based on the style of the craftsmanship and technology used to produce this brooch, the Museum of Scotland says that the brooch has Irish parallels, while the filigree shows metalwork from England. The brooch was probably made in western Scotland, where the two traditions were joined, or perhaps in Ireland, by a craftsman that was trained with foreign techniques. The brooch was worn to rulers, or gifted from people of importance. The Hunterston brooch showed power and wealth in the Viking Age. In 700 AD, the Chinese invented gunpowder for the first time, and then 5 years later, Wu Ho became the first female empress of China. What can this artifact tell us about the Vikings? Well, this artifact clearly tells us that the Viking society was economically unequal. Perhaps half of the population was living or working in agriculture and obtaining local food products. After that group, chieftains and members of the wealthy required luxury goods to set themselves far from the rest of the population. The artifact also tells us that technology and craftsmanship was quite admirable. The minute detailed brooch decorated with animal gold filigree work takes a very skilled craftsman to create a stunning result. Vikings were particular and required skillful handwork or methods to work with metals and crafts. Because of the power and wealth greatly signified from this brooch, this may suggest that the Vikings lived in a warlike society, seen as one needing all this power to rule and display their wealth. With the Tara brooch in Dublin and the Londonsborough brooch in the British Museum, we can understand that these two brooches, as well as the Hunterston, look quite similar in style. This can tell us that maybe these brooches were created by the same craftsman or in the same area.